Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. Welcome to our online panel discussion. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Ericha, and today I will be the moderator for the panel this morning. Also, I would like to introduce you to our four speakers for this panel. For the speakers, please introduce yourself.
All right, my name is Ferlanda Firdaus Asnahar. You can call me Ferlan.
And my name is Afriandika Surya Pamungkas. You can call me Dika.
My name is FIlia Ramadhani. You can call me FIlia.
Hello everyone, my name is Shafanah Shalsabillah. You can call me Safa.
So let's move on to our discussion on this morning. Today we're going to discuss about personality. I think this topic is quite interesting, especially we as a teenager to adult. As we know, personality refers to individual differences in characteristic patterns of thinking, feeling, and behaving. Besides, personality traits is important thing in every human being. We must know the importance of personality in every aspect in our life and how much the influence of personality on us. Just because with a personality, we can know who we are and our capability for doing something, like find a job, interact with people, make friends, find a spouse, and others. However, personality traits can change over time. So, do you think we are born with our personalities or do we develop them because of what happened to us?
Okay, in my opinion, I think it's dependable because personality could create by those two type of situation. First, given naturally when we were born, and the second, the environment. However, the environment is more impactful to develop the personality because of the way of our parents and the society treat us. I think it will be effect to our personality. So my answer, the personality is developed because of what happened to us.
Well, same as Ferlanda, in my opinion, personality is something that you achieve, not give. Because I think the environment and parental upbringing shape our personality. For example, we can compare children that are born to rich families who pamper their children will have much different personality with children that born from ordinary families. When their child asks their parents to buy something, they will always give a reason that the item is not sold.
So yeah, I agree with you guys. I think a personality is combination of what you asked, Ericha. We are born with our personality and grow with the personality we develop. I have thought that because we are born to our parents where they have genes that pass on to us. The genes that mean it carries the personality of our parents. I have studied health about growing babies, so I think so.
Okay, for me, in my opinion, what of those we have, as you know, they have their own characters, they have since they were born. It is the nature they have and could not be changed. However, we also have experienced many things in life, good and bad things happen to us, and it can change us to be different people. We are growing up, we choose what kind of life we want to. Uh, and you know the quote from the movie named Joker, it said, "Bad people come from good people that being hurt," and I think it is true. That's why people can be changed.
Yes, I think so. Personality is developed as we grow. So, what personality traits would you like to develop?
For me, having a self-esteem and confident to interact with other people are the personality trait that I would like to develop because we live in society, isn't it? Communicate with others and having discussion is important nowadays in order to reach the goal that we attend to it. So that I'm willing to develop those two personality traits.
Right now, holding back my words so it doesn't hurt other people is something that I'm still trying to develop. Because in the past, many people have been offended by my words that I thrown on them both directly or on online situation.
Okay. So for me, I want to develop a personality that can give like charity. Actually, I'm a person who cannot bear to see people in trouble. So I want to be a successful person. Then I will be able to give to people in need.
Okay, well, I would like to develop my confidence side because all this time I think I'm too shy to do something, and I know it is bad for me. I just want to build my confident side like larger and larger, so life will be easier to be best for me.
Then, which of your personality traits would you like to lose?
I think the laziness of mine. I know everybody will get their laziness if they're too exhausted after doing something. But sometimes, because of some distraction that may affect us to postpone our activity, it possibly affect us for being lazy to do it again. That's a really a big deal though. That's why I hope I could lose this laziness.
For me, as I said before, regarding holding back my words, it has a linking situation. So the trait that I certainly want to get rid of me is to speak bluntly, because the reason is like what I said in the previous answer, that I don't want to be more offended people again.
Okay. To be honest, I have a psychological illness, which is a panic attack. When I feel a lot on my mind while I want to do something important, that's when I have a panic attack. That's make my body tremble, sort of breathe, dizziness, nausea, and even vomit. So I want to lose it because it is very uncomfortable to me. Of course, it's very tiring.
Well, I want to lose my lazy side. Everyone sometimes feels too lazy to do something, even though I'm not that lazy, but all things will fall apart if this side has come to me. It is bad, so bad for kind of person like me, and I think I should give it away.
So, as a human being, we always interact with people, right? So, what kinds of people do you get along well with?
I personally could have long term with people who has open-minded thinking, because I felt that if we are in condition that very contradicting between each of us with this open-minded thing that come from us, we I think the way we solve the problem will be very effective with no pro or contra sides.
Well, I think people who can laugh at themselves or invite others to laugh at themselves is the kind of people that I do want to get along well with. Because people who can do it must have been able to make peace with themselves. And I think that person is cool to be friends with.
Okay, for me, people with a good personalities, polite and not too hypercritical. I think the most important thing is personality, right? Because it is useless if the cycle is good but the personality is bad. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. For information before I answer the question, I am an ambivert person. I can easily adapt to the social environment around me, even if it's new for me. But I don't really like to talk too much with people. Like I can be both introvert and extrovert. So I think I can easily adapt to new people who also whether have a different or the same character as me, but honestly, deep in my heart, talking to people who has the same type of character as me is better because we can connect with each other and kind of easy to get along with.
Yes, right. On the other hand, what kinds of personality traits do you hate?
The selfishness, because the selfishness will make people to think for themselves. There will be no care for others, and then they will do whatever they want, and because they don't think about others' feelings. And of course it will be bad and worse. It will bring a lot of bad impact also. So I really hate the selfishness trait.
For me, what I hate the most is talking behind my back or gossiping. Because I'm the type of person that if you don't like me, tell me what's the problem so we can solve the root of the problem and we can make our win-win solution together.
Right. To be honest, I cannot hate people, but I do feel like a little uncomfortable with people who are hypocritical, inconsistent, and like unimportant gossip.
For me, I don't really like people who are selfish and two-faced. Yeah, only those two people I really hate, and I'm sure most people will think the same way.
So, as a people, we will be in a relationship and have a loved one. Thus, how important is personality when you are choosing a spouse?
If it is about relationship, I think we have to accept each of us, no matter what kind of personality that our partner has. However, I'm not saying that it is important, but having some personality, it will be better for each of the partner to understand each other.
Well, I think it's very important because I think you need that partner to accompany you. If the personality of your partner is not pleasant for you and make you depressed every time, then there is something wrong with that. That's why I think personality when you are choosing spouse is important.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. So it's very important. If our partner has a bad personality, then it will make us uncomfortable. Of course, we will be hurt a lot. So I say this because I have experience.
Yes, you're right. Yeah, I totally agree with Filia and Dika because personality is the most important thing before you decide to build a relationship with someone. People nowadays cannot be predicted. They can pretend to be good or nice to people while in real they are mean. So you have to choose a spouse with a good character, with a good personality, because you will spend much time or even life with her or with him.
Yes, I agree with all of you. That's important because we will live together, see each other every day. So if we didn't see the personality of our spouse first, it will be bad for the relationship. And the last is personality the key to successful aging? What do you think?
um, the way of people to get their succeed are very diverse, isn't it? It could be they have the right opportunity or they get their success of the heritage that their parents have, for example. But I think personality is one of the key to bring us into successful aging, because if we have a good personality, we could adjust ourselves into any situation that keeping us to do better than before. That could lead us into the way of successful, right? So my answer it is indeed that personality is the key of the successful aging.
Well, I think the answer is yes, because we live in a society, and my opinion, to be successful is to have a good manner. Yeah, we need to have a good manner. We have need to good attitude because a good attitude is also very much needed both in work, studying, or even living side by side because it can be help us to be more adaptable into the other situation.
Yes, my answer is of course. If our personality is good, um, and then people will respect us, so it will not be difficult to find a job because of our personality in aging life.
Yes, and my answer is the same as you all. Personality, yeah, personality is the key to successful aging because people who have the golden combination of skills and personality will be easier to reach the success. Like passion, discipline, responsible, honest, and sociability. Those are the important things a successful man or woman should have.
Yes, as we know, as success people always have good personality. So, right, all of us have personality that we must improve and must remove because good and bad personality can impact to our daily life. So that's why the personality is important to us as a human being as long as we live. Well, I want to thank you all for being such a great bunch of speakers today. Thanks for your time. It's a pleased to having you here and share your thoughts with us. Thank you so much for coming.
You're
You're most
welcome.
welcome.
Thank
Yeah,
you
no,
so
nice
much,
welcome.
everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.